Hey there everybody, Milk Knight here, and welcome to, I suppose, a little Smash Remix video I decided to put out. Mainly because there was an announcement, well I say an announcement, there was a live stream, I believe last week-ish, and it turns out that, well, Sonic has actually joined the cast now. I'll put the verses on real quick. I was playing around as Marth just now, but yeah, Sonic has now joined the cast, which is awesome. They've done a really good job with him, and I'm not really a die-hard Sonic fan. I think the only Sonic game I've really ever played was Generations for the 3DS, but it's cool. He's actually part of the cast now. There was no crazy announcement or fanfare. They just kind of started a random stream up, and all of a sudden he's here. It's funny because the last time around when we got the update, which was Mewtwo, people were like really wanting Sonic in the chat. I specifically remember tons of people like requesting him, and it seems that the dev team have gone out of their way to put him in, which is awesome. But the best part is they've got him in his modern design and classic design, each with their own like color palette, which is really cool. I'd say maybe the red versions may be based off Knuckles. Purple's definitely Blaze the Cat kind of color. And there's also the classic color, design as well, with the different color schemes. But the best part is, press up on the D-pad, you get Super Sonic. And he has a few color alterations as well. He looks like Silver the Hedgehog actually with that color scheme. But he's also got a green version with no eyes, by the looks of it. I don't know what the prevalence of that is. I'm sure someone who's huge into the Sonic lore will probably maybe tell me or something, but yeah, it seems that there's a version of him without pupils. Is this like a super version of him or something? Because I'm not too sure otherwise. Anyway, we're going to play around as him for a little bit, and I'm going to show some of the new features that they've added to this as well, because it wasn't just Sonic that they added a bunch of extra stuff into. I'm going to put Sonic in. I'll play him purple, because purple's my favourite colour, but let's see, who'd be a good test for this? Let's see, I'd say Curbs. Yeah, Curbs. We'll have Curbs as our little test. There's quite a few different colours for Curbs, you know. That's like a giggy-ass Kirby, actually. Now that I think about it. But yeah, let's have a quick roll and play around. They also added some new stages. I'm going to quickly show them off. I'm not going to play all of them on stream. Well, on video here. We've got Metallic Madness, we've got the Casino stage, and I think Pirate Land is brand new. And Green Hill Zone's on here now, which is really cool. I think since we're playing Sonic, it's fitting to be on Green Hill Zone. Hey, we've got the Green Hill Zone theme playing. And Tails obviously comes in to drop Sonic down. So I'll quickly show off his attacks after getting slammed by Kirby. So he's got a kick with his grab on the front. His reverse is the spinning move. That's his homing attack, which is B neutral. His down and B is a spin dash that he can charge, I believe. I'm not sure how strong it is, I haven't had a chance to test it. And of course his up and B is the spring. But he's really solid, like he's fun to play as, like he feels really good. And you got his pose with his little finger waggling and cheeky grin. Pretty epic, I'm gonna say. But yeah, this is brilliant. I mean, not only do we get Sonic, we get Super Sonic as well, including some extra changes, which we'll be getting onto that in a moment. His aerial is really good, to be fair. I'm one of those people that don't play with items, by the way. I just like to play with the moves and, you know, pretend it's an actual fighting game, per se. Look at that recovery though. He's got like an up kick. Down's like a hoop kick. And he's got his fist, which just looks a bit like Mario's smash, side smash I should say. I feel like I'm dragging this fight out a bit too long, to be honest. Let's just quickly finish Curbs off. There he goes. He's also got a little victory screen where he dashes across the screen. Obviously, I've got the results screen turned off just for faster matches. But that's a thing now. You can turn off the results screen. I think you've been able to do that for a while, but I don't tend to look at every little change sometimes. But in this case, I'm going to make the exception because of what they've added. Play as Supersonic. Should we play him in silver? Why not? We'll pick on a different opponent this time. We'll pick someone quick to go against. Falco would be a good test. Quite a few versions of Falco. One with the yellow jacket looks pretty dapper. We're playing a different stage this time. We're playing the Pirate Land stage. I'm sure Pirate Land's new. I feel like it was added. So there's not really much of a difference to Supersonic. His moveset stays the same. There's not a lot of differences. Bit of lag there, sorry about that. But he's got his homing, he's got his spin dash. I think it maybe goes a bit longer. Depending on the charge, maybe. Feels like it. And yeah, his up and B is the same. I will say he maybe feels a bit lighter on his feet. Oh, he also does that. He does the little like levitation thing to get across, which is kind of alright. And he does have a walking animation. His taunt's exactly the same, by the way, as you can see. It really just feels like an aesthetic change. But it's still cool nonetheless. I mean, for this update, you're getting two versions of Sonic, you know. Sonic in his usual form and Super Saiyan form, I guess you could say. Although, isn't this the form that happens when he's got all the Chaos Emeralds? Because I vaguely remember him going Super in Generations. This music's way too laid back for a fighting game. Oh my god, I'm messing up with my grabs pretty badly. There we go, it's the end of the match. But yeah, Supersonic's a thing. It's an aesthetic change more than anything else. He does feel a bit lighter on his feet though in comparison. However, we're not done here yet. Let me go back to the rule. Stamina is now added, and you can adjust it just to your liking. In fact, what is the maximum amount? Is it 99? I'm assuming it would be. Yeah, 99. So you can actually have stamina battles now, which is quite nice. We're going to put it to 100 and have like a quick match. I'll use... why not? I'll use Marth again. I haven't used him for a bit. Although I was testing him off video earlier. We'll go against Wolf. And we'll quickly pick a random stage. Metallic Madness, why not? I haven't showcased this one. I mean, the songs that they've added to the stages are great too. Bye bye, Wolf. That was fast. Oh, there goes my phone. But yeah, that's pretty much stamina battle. You can adjust the HP, and if the AI is dumb enough, they'll fall off the cliff, as always. But we're not done yet. There's a couple of more things that they've added to this update. I'll quickly showcase it to you now. You can now change the color that you want with your shield, which is quite nice. I think you've been able to do that since the last update though. There's also vanilla shields now, as well as costume shields, which is interesting. I don't know what costume does, but we'll find out in a moment. You can change the poly and stuff. So this is the new thing they've added. They've added input HUD. And the best part is, you can now look at the input HUD with both you and the AI as well. So you can see what kind of inputs you're putting in, which is really nice. I like it when fighting games do this kind of thing. That wasn't much of a match, by the way. We're going to have a quick run back. One that's a little bit more even. Where's the training stage? That's a good stage to fight on usually. Come on, where's the how-to stage? It was like in the first set of the here we go, how to play it. So I haven't used this stage for a while. 3, 2, 1, go! So yeah, as you can see, you can now see my inputs being tapped and used. I don't see the difference with costume shield. Probably have to look into that further myself. Maybe it means something else. I'm using this, by the way, with Project 64 1.6, I believe. I mainly use 1.6, it's the most stable version of Project 64 that I use for Smash. If I use any other version, the projectiles for the characters doesn't show up properly, or characters with projectiles, the projectiles don't come out properly. Yeah, I'm not sure what costume even means, to be honest. Maybe it's based on... it could be based on your color coding of costume, now that I think about it, actually. That would make sense. You can also start with weapons now, which is interesting. You can also change your... you can have taunt items as well. I'll quickly showcase what this does. I don't know if this is going to work, because I have the item switch turned off usually, but it might bypass it. That or I horribly crash the game. God damn it, Wolf. Stop falling off the stage. You can see the beam sword in my hand there, though. I'll try this again without him falling off. I need a stage where there's not much of a place to fall off, really. There's only a handful of stages that are like that. This is a pretty wide open stage. We'll use this one. 3, 2, 1, so as you can see, I've now got a beam sword because of the taunt. And just spawn them in endlessly. I mean, it's cool if you play with items and you're into that kind of thing. And you feel like you want to add more to a moveset with the taunts than, you know, knock yourself out, I guess. It's pretty interesting to see the AI's input levels as well. I guess they get more frantic depending on what CPU level you have, which is quite nice. Let me just turn these back to default for the time being. And I think there is one more thing they showed off. Oh yes, this was also added too in the remix mode. They've actually added home run contest now, which is really nice. Home run contest. I'm going to use Fox for this one. Proper being scrubby with my gun. That's gotta go pretty far. But yeah, they've added this in there. How cool is this? It feels more like this game is starting to feel more like Melee in a lot of ways, with all the extra modes and extra stuff they're adding in. It's probably my highest attempt ever using a character. I've done this with Link, but I didn't get as far as that, which is quite nice. Now, on top of all that, there is like 2 more character slots I have noticed for the not custom characters, but for the next characters that they're probably going to add in. I'm gonna throw my hat down, and I'm gonna say, personally, in my opinion, I've got a feeling that they're probably going to add Tails and Knuckles. Maybe it would make sense considering Sonic got added recently. I could see Tails and Knuckles being added, but they might swerve us completely and add 2 new characters in that are completely unrelated. I mean, they've done that before. I mean, nobody really saw Conker's inclusion coming when that came out, but it happened, and I'm kind of glad it did in a way, because we can play as Conker nowadays, which is really nice. It's quite a charge. Failure. Fell off. But yeah, nobody saw Conker coming in when the announcement came, so they could completely swerve us and have 2 different unrelated characters added. But I'm going to place a safe bet and say Knuckles and Tails. Plus, another supporting for my theory is that they've already got Tails' model added in. When Sonic gets added to the stage, he usually gets, that's a bad example, but he usually has Tails dropping him in, so it wouldn't be too far-fetched to see Tails make an appearance. I will leave a link in the description of where to get the patch for this version, and that's pretty much everything that this version has to offer at the moment. Right, that's rightio. That's pretty much going to be it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Until then, ciao for now.